Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and this is one you've all been waiting for. I have ranked kits, I have said how Scotland's going to do, but now it is time to predict it all. This is my World Cup predictions. So here's how it's going to work. I'm going to predict all the groups, that's what we're going to start off with. Then I'm going to predict the winner, the runner-up, the third place side, so the bronze medal, the dark horse, the biggest flop, the top goal scorer, the best player, etc. There's a few more as well, I can't remember them just now, but yeah. So let's just get started with the video. Right, let's start off things with Group A. I predicted Mexico first, South Korea second, South Africa third, and Czechia fourth. Mexico obviously won the hosts, probably the favourite in this group. They were the first seeds in the draw. They've got a good team. I think they are better than on paper. South Africa, South Korea, and Czechia. I think it's going to be close between them and South Korea. It's going to be a decent battle, but I think Mexico would just come out on top. Then we have got South Korea in second. Now this, again, a good dark horse for me. This is going to be one of the dark horses in my opinion. We'll speak more about that later. Good team, South Korea, honestly. Got some cracking players in that team. They're a good team, and I think they're going to have a good go at it. I think they will finish second and will go through. Just miss out in top spot. Third place, South Africa. I think it's going to be quite close between third and fourth. South Africa, Czechia, probably the two teams that the weakest in that group. No offence to them, but again, still some strong players. But I think South Africa will just edge out in third. I do want them to do well. I've just got a few family members that live there. And Czechia, I think they'll have a good go at it, but I don't think they're going to get out of the group. Group B, I've went for Switzerland first, Canada second, Bosnia third, and Qatar fourth. Now, Switzerland, they're a great team in my opinion. Gregor Kobel in goal, Granit Xhaka as well, who plays for Sunderland. He's had a phenomenal season for Sunderland, actually. Switzerland, that team is packed. Team is really good. And I think it will be close between them and Canada, one the hosts as well, but I think Switzerland will come out on top. Canada, a good team as well. Got good players like Jonathan David. I think it's going to be a close battle between first and second. I think Canada will still go through, but second place. I think Bosnia will be third. This is their first World Cup since 2014. It's only like 3 World Cups ago. But yeah. And then Qatar, they finished bottom of the group last time, and because they were the hosts last time, so that's how they got in. They qualified this time, but I don't think it's going to be any different. I think they're going to finish fourth. They're huge underdogs in this group, I think. I think this group's going to be quite competitive. Group C, Scotland's group. Brazil first, Morocco second, Scotland third, Haiti fourth, just the way the scenes went. Now, I think that's a fair prediction, in my opinion. Brazil first, probably the huge favourites in this group. I don't want to say huge, actually. Morocco's really good as well. Morocco is really good, especially defensively. I think they're ranked 8th in the world. Got Hakimi, Mazraoui from Man U and PSG. So they've got a really good defence, especially, and loads of other good players. I think Brazil finished on top, though. I think their squad's got too much quality in it. They are the favourite, just a slight favourite. Brazil, Morocco in the first game, that should be really competitive. Scotland in third. Now, I think Scotland's going to have a really good go at this. I think Haiti's our biggest game. I said if you want to hear more about Scotland, check out my Scotland chances video. But Scotland third, I think we've got a really good squad now. I think we're going to have a good go at it. I think we will be one of the best third place sides to go through as well to the knockouts. Haiti fourth, they got a really tough group. I give that to them, but yeah, I think they're going to get knocked out on 0 points, honestly. I don't see them getting through that group. It's too hard, I think, for them. Now, Group D, I've actually went for a few shocks here. I don't know if you call them shocks. I've went for Australia going first, Turkey second, USA third, and Paraguay fourth. Now, that might be laughable at the end of the tournament. However, I just see Australia doing well in this group for some reason. I don't know why. I just think they've got a few good stars in that team that can do well. Turkey, a good team as well. Good young player, Kenny Yildiz in there. So maybe, I think it's going to be close. I think they'll just miss out but go through. It might come down to goal difference. USA third, won the hosts. I think they will be good enough to go through as well. They've got some good players in there, like Pulisic, and they've got Austin Trusty from Celtic, and a few Premier League players as well. And then Paraguay, I don't know much about them, but I do know that they are probably the underdog in this group. But yeah, I think they'll maybe get a draw against someone, but nothing really much else. But yeah, I know that is quite a wild prediction, but yeah, that's just what I went for. Now, Group E, though, this could go any way in my opinion. This is probably one of the group of deaths in my opinion. This is going to be a good group, good battle, but I went for Germany first. Yes, not as wild as the last one. I don't even know if you call it that wild. Now, they've got some great players like Musiala, Kai Havertz, loads and loads and loads of players. Florian Wirtz as well. They did quite well at the Euros. I thought they'd get a wee bit further than they did, but they still got a good team. They played quite well, especially against Scotland. We're not going to talk about that. I'm wearing the German kit as well. Quite like the kit as well. That's another video, the one before. And then Ecuador second. They've got a great defence. William Pacho from PSG. Absolute beast, him. And then we've got Ivory Coast. What a team they've got as well. I think they are going to just finish third though. I think it is going to be a real battle for first, second and third actually. But I think they will go through as well. Only 8 out of the 12 third place sides can go through. But Amad Diallo plays for Man U as well. He's in the Ivory Coast team. Good young player. And Curacao, I feel really bad for them. I feel like they're grouped already. They've still got to go and have a good go at it, but this is obviously the first ever World Cup, but they got a really hard group, and I don't think they're going to get a single one in that, and I'm afraid. But Curacao, you never know what they can do, but I don't really see them doing much. I think they're going to finish fourth. Group F, another interesting group for me. You've got Netherlands, Japan, Sweden, and Tunisia, and that's the order on where I think teams are going to finish. Netherlands, I think they are the favourites in this group. I think it's going to be tough between them and Japan. But Netherlands have just got some really good players that play in the top 5 leagues, like Van Dijk, Reinders, Van de Ven, Depay. Loads and loads of great players in there as well. Frankie de Jong, some stars in that team. They're really, really good. Dumfries as well. And then Japan, I think they're very underrated, honestly. I think they're going to have a really good World Cup campaign. They're one of the dark horses, in my opinion. They've got Dyson Maeda from Celtic, who's been a goal machine since the end of the season. He has been on fire for Celtic towards the end of the season there, so he's in good form going to the World Cup. Sweden, one of the players have done well in the Premier League this season, Gyökeres. The other one, Isak, who got injured for most of the season, not being in full fitness, but I believe he is fit for the World Cup, so he's a good player as well, when he is fit. In Tunisia, good team as well, but I think the group's too hard for them. Group G, you've got Belgium, Egypt, Iran and New Zealand, and again, that's the order I'm putting my teams in for this group. Belgium will be top, probably the favourites in this group, who've got some good players who's playing the Premier League, like Jeremy Doku, Trossard, Lukaku. Got a pretty good attack, honestly, some good wingers. Egypt, don't really know much about them, but I know they've got Mo Salah, who's not been too great this season, but he's a really good player. And I think they're going to get second, honestly. They are pretty good. Iran in third. I don't know if they will go through, but I think they'll give a good go at it. New Zealand, they've not been great recently. They lost 4-0 to Haiti. I know it's only a friendly, but they're in the World Cup as well, so it's not a good league for New Zealand. They're not the greatest. They're probably the underdog in this group, and I don't really see them getting any further in the group stages. Group H, I went for Spain first, Uruguay second, Saudi Arabia third, and Cape Verde fourth. Interesting group as well. I think Spain are one of the favourites to win the World Cup. They've got, and no wonder, that team's amazing. You've got some young talents in there, like some good players as well, like Gavi, Yamin Yamal, what a player he is. Great attack, great in every place, precision. Then we've got Uruguay in second, quite an underrated team. I think they did quite well. Saudi Arabia third, still alright as well. I know the country's got quite a lot of money, but I think they'll do alright in the World Cup. I think they'll get a wee third place finish. Might just sneak into the knockouts. Cape Verde, first World Cup. Got a tough group. So, yeah, I don't think they are. I think they are the underdog in this group. I don't think they're going to get further in the groups. Group I, and what a group this is going to be. I went for France first, Norway second, so the two European teams, Senegal and Iraq fourth. Senegal and third, so what a group. This is, and again, a contender for the group of death. It's going to be really competitive. I think France are the favourite on paper. They've got some Champions League winners in that team. Dembele, Ballon d'Or winner last season, and then you've got Mbappe, known as a dictator. And then there's just some fantastic players in every place of that team. Elise as well. Yeah, France are cooking. Then we've got Norway in second. Decent team. We've got a robot up front, Haaland. He's pretty good. Well, I don't know why I'm saying he's pretty good. He's really good. He's got loads of golden boots in the Premier League, so he's a great goal scorer. If you're looking for someone to score goals, then Haaland's your man, and not someone that dies on the floor like Russell McLean. But anyway, we're now talking about the Albion at the moment, unfortunately. How much I'm missing it, but yeah, let's get back into the video. Senegal third, good players like Nicholas Jackson in that team, but I think they will just fall behind to third. I think it'll be a good battle though. And then Iraq in fourth. Don't know much about them, but they are the big underdog in this group, and I think they will go out. Group J, I have went for Argentina first, Austria second, Algeria third, and Jordan fourth. Now, I think Argentina are the favourites in this group. They've got, obviously, Lionel Messi. They've got a good goalkeeper, Martinez. I think the squad is aging a wee bit more, though. I think they will struggle a bit more in this World Cup, honestly. We'll get more into that in a bit, but I think they will still do enough to top the group and go through. Austria, I think it'll be a close-ish battle between second and third. I don't know if it'll be like crazy close, but I think it'll be close still. You never know what can happen in the World Cup. Austria second, though, I went for. Decent team. Did very well the Euros. It shocked everyone, finished top of the group over France and the Netherlands, but yeah, that's a different story. So they could do the same in the World Cup. Then I went for Algeria first. Good team as well, but I just don't think they're good enough. And then same goes to Jordan. I just think they are the underdog in this group, and I think they will go out. Two more groups to go, and we're going with Group K. I'm going for Portugal first, Colombia second, Democratic Republic of the Congo third, and Uzbekistan in fourth. Portugal, the clear favourites in this group, and I didn't realise how good the team was. Nuno Mendes, Bruno Fernandes, top assistant record in the Premier League, broke it. Bernardo Silva, some fantastic players. Ruben Diaz, Diego Costa in goals. And then, obviously, they've got Ronaldo at top. I don't want to say to go because I don't really have an opinion between Ronaldo and Messi. I'm sure we'll find out who's the better player at this World Cup, I'm sure. Yeah, what a team they've got. And then we've got Colombia in second. Good team, Colombia. Probably Luis Diaz is probably the best player. But I think they're going to have a really good World Cup as well. I think they will get second. I think it'll be quite close, actually. And then Democratic Republic of the Congo in third. I think they're just not good enough for it. I feel like, I don't know why. Well, I do know why. I feel like they're not as good as Colombia and Portugal. And that is along with Uzbekistan, their first appearance in the World Cup. But I don't think it's going to end well for them, because I think they're just going to head straight back home. I wish all these smaller nations the best. I'd like to see them do quite well, but I don't think it's going to happen to Uzbekistan or Congo. I think Congo will also go out as well. And the final group, Group L, and I went for the team that I absolutely despise as a Scotland fan, also known as England, and first, unfortunately. They're going to be jamming, winning the group probably. Croatia in second, Ghana in third, and Panama in fourth. Now, England, I don't think they're great. They've got a good team, but they can't really perform. I feel like they've done quite poor in recent games. They haven't really had a proper challenge. I feel they always get like quite easy teams in qualification. They've got some good players, so like Harry Kane and that, but Harry Kane's probably one of the best players. Jude Bellingham, some fantastic players in that team, but I just don't get how they can't perform together. I don't know, but I think they will win the group anyway. Croatia, I think they're not as good as they used to be. Obviously, you used to have prime Luka Modric, but he's getting older now. Some good players in that team as well, but nothing really much. Well, there's good players, but I just don't think they're good enough to top over England, unfortunately. Third place, Ghana. I think they're a good team as well. I think they're gonna give a good go at the World Cup. I think they might just sneak into the round of 32. I don't know yet. It's hard to tell. Third place sides, and then Panama. I think they are the underdog in this group. But yeah. So now that I've predicted the groups, don't worry, the video's not over yet. I'm still going to predict things like the winner, the runner-up, the golden boot, player of the tournament, biggest shock, biggest flop, etc. Let's start things off with the best young player of the tournament. Now, I don't want to say it's obvious, there's loads of really good young players in there, but I think it's going to be Lamine Yamal from Spain. He is just something else. He's one of the best ever wonder kids in history. FIFA is like 89 ranking. I don't know why I'm judging it on FIFA, but he is a really good talent. I think he's going to cook in this World Cup. I'm speaking like gamers now. I don't know why, but I think he's going to do really well in the World Cup. Let's just say that. He's a great talent, great player, great ability, and he's a goal scorer as well. So I think he's going to be the best young player. And that's exactly why I think he's going to get player of the tournament as well. Yamal is just something else. He's fantastic. He's still a teenager as well. He's only 19, so yeah, and he's just amazing. I think he's going to get player of the tournament as well. Just maybe not necessarily all the goals, but he's definitely going to do well on and off the ball. Great young player. So yeah, I think he's going to get player of the tournament as well. Golden boots to the top goal scorer. I am not going for Lamine Yamal. I'm struggling to say that name for some reason. I'm actually going to go for Kylian Mbappe from France. Yeah. Now I know Real Madrid hasn't done well. Apparently, Real Madrid fans have turned against Mbappe this season, but he scores week in, week out for Madrid, and I think he's going to do the same in the World Cup. Great player. He's getting older now though, but I still think he's a really good player. He's going to give France maybe one or two good World Cups, and in my opinion, I'll get to it a bit more. France are going to get quite far. It'll all link up eventually when I say the winners, but he's a goal scorer, and I know Haaland's quite good as well, but I don't see Norway getting that far, so that's why I went for Mbappe. He's a good goal scorer, good player, and I think he's going to get the most goals. Right, biggest shock. Then this could be a team like Curacao getting out of the group, beating all odds. It could be a team getting to the final. That's kind of an underdog, but I'm actually going to go for Ecuador to reach the quarterfinals. I just think they're really good, especially at defence. Some Champions League winners in there this season. Well, one like William Pacho. I think he's really, really good. Personally, good young player as well. I don't really know many of the attackers right enough. How do we look at the team? But I think they've got what it takes to get into the quarterfinals, and I think they will get a tough run because they finished second. But I think they've got it in them to be a big team and get through. Morocco did against Portugal in the last World Cup, so anything is possible. So yes, I'm going to go for Ecuador to get to the quarterfinals as my biggest shock. Biggest flops. This is the team that has been the most disappointing in the World Cup, and I think that team is going to be Argentina. I am very sorry, Messi fans, but Messi's getting a bit older now. This will probably be his last World Cup, actually. He's not been as good at Inter Miami. He's done alright still, but I just don't think he's as good as he used to be. Obviously, he's getting older, so he's struggling a bit more. And I know they've got a good goalkeeper as well, Martinez, but the team's aging. The players are dropping a bit more. I just don't think they're going to do well in this World Cup. They've already won it in the last one, so I don't think they're going to be as raring to go to win it again to defend the title. I mean, obviously they'll want to do that, but I don't think it's going to happen. I think Argentina's going to be quite disappointed in this World Cup. Now, the dark horse, the team that is going to beat all odds and do really well. I've kind of mentioned it when I spent it in the group stages. I'm actually going for two teams here. Ivory Coast and Japan. Now, I don't. Maybe you can call me that's cheating if you like. I've had to pick one, probably Japan, honestly. I'll predict them second. They'll get a slightly easier run, probably. Depends what happens in the groups, but yeah, I think they're both really, really good underrated teams, and I don't want to make a prediction how far they'll get, but I think they will do pretty well in the World Cup. I think they'll go quite far, maybe round of 16, quarterfinals, maybe, you never know. And I guess you could say Ecuador as well, because I predicted them to have the biggest shock. So we could say dark horse for them as well. I know they're pretty much the same thing, but I think Ivory Coast, Japan, really underrated teams, good players in those teams, and I think they're going to do really well in the World Cup and maybe knock out a few good teams. Now, this is third place, second place, third place now. So if we'll start third place, it was a hard pick, but I went for Brazil. It was actually really hard between them and Germany, but because Germany's also really good, but I just think Brazil is going to get third place for some reason. They are really good, Brazil. Their attack's good. They've got some really good players in that team. Fantastic squads. And obviously they're in Scotland's group as well, so maybe Scotland will just beat them, and that might not happen, but well, that's a hope anyway. But I think Brazil will get third. They are really good, especially that attack with Rafinha, Vini, and there's another player I forgot at the moment, but yeah, really good team Brazil. They've won the most World Cups, I'm sure, so yeah, they'll be looking to do that. But I think they will get knocked out in the semis, but I think they will get third because they're a third played match. So yeah, I think Brazil will get third. Second place, it was hard again, but France, I think, they got to the final last World Cup and lost some penalties to Argentina. Mbappe with a hat-trick and still losing out in the World Cup. That's probably gutting, but also quite he's crap he got a hat-trick. But anyway, that's why I went for Mbappe to get the Golden Boot, because I think he's going to get all the way to the final. With France have got a fantastic team, loads of Champions League winners in there. They'll be bound to go in the World Cup, I think, to get that over the line as well, especially with some of those youngsters. They'll be feeling confident after the Champions League win over Arsenal with PSG. But I think they will just miss out in the final. I'll say the winner in a minute. I just think the team that I think is going to win it is too good for France. I think they're just that notch better than them. But yeah, I think France are going to have a really, really good World Cup campaign, but I think they will just about miss out on the World Cup. I think it'll be a good final, but I think the team who I think is going to win it is just a wee bit too good, and it'll be a close match then. And that team who I think is going to win it, Spain. It's got to be. Like, FIFA's predicted them for Spain to win. Well, I don't know about FIFA, but apparently there was a ranking in the last 3 World Cups. They've predicted it right, and they've predicted Spain to win this one. I'm predicting Spain to win this one. I think a lot of people are. I think they are one of the favourites for the World Cup. They're like second in the world ranking-wise, something like that. They won the Euros. They just missed out in the Nations League to Portugal. They're a fantastic team. That's why I went for Yamal as young player and player of the tournament. But even not just Yamal, Pedri, got Cucurella as well, left back. Really, really good players in that team. That's had good seasons at Barcelona, in the Premier League, Real Madrid, wherever it is they were playing. They've got some really good young players in there, and also a bit of experience as well. They've got some world-class players in that team, and I think they're the favourites to do it, to win the World Cup. I think they're hungry for it. They're going to be eager to go, and I think it'll be tough for them. But I just think France and Spain, I think Spain's just that slight better than France, and I think Spain will do it. And that's the end of the video, folks. Obviously, the World Cup kicks off tonight. Mexico versus South Africa. So, I'm absolutely buzzing for it. Let me know if you want a rematch reaction on that at all. Any ideas for games? Please let me know. That's pretty much all my ideas done. For the start, sorry, I can't keep that up. From the start, before the World Cup, I've got more like group stage reactions, round of 16, round of 32, so on, so on, so on. But let me know if there's any match reactions you want me to do. I don't really want to do house vlogs, but match reactions, I'm going to do match reactions for Scotland. Any other games, let me know in the comments. And yeah, so I hope you like my predictions. Hopefully they're accurate enough for you. Let me know yours down below in the comments if you have any. Or if you're just not even going to make a prediction and just watch and see what happens. Because that's sometimes the best way to go. Because sometimes you can just never predict these stuff. But yes, thanks for watching. Enjoy the World Cup. And I'll see you in the next one.